Fox Sports Radio, where the pros talk sports. KTDD San Bernardino, the Inland Empire's brand new Fox Sports 1350.
Chance. The Inland Sports Show is your local leader in the IE. Can I get an amen, Jeff?
Amen.
Man, what a big week of sports. Even though it's the summertime, still going big time, right?
Yes, the Inland Empire was nationally inundated with the big story of
Mike Trout.
Here in the
Your boy.
Yes.
You're an Angel fan, aren't you?
I'm a huge Angel fan. I ain't got a fist bump from him.
You got a fist bump from Mike Trout.
Yes. I haven't washed my fist yet.
So Mike Trout, obviously the huge news in the Inland Empire this week, rehabbing from the thumb injury he had at the end of May. Looked pretty good. I mean, if you look at the box score, he didn't do too much, but he felt good, had some good swings, and that's what really mattered at the end of the day. So we're going to talk a lot about Mike Trout in the show. We're going to have Trent Rush. He's the Angels recap host. He's going to help break it down with us. We have an interview with Mike Trout, the Mike Trout, right here on the Inland Sports Show.
Mike Trout.
He's going to join us a little bit later, talk about getting to the Angels, because as a big-time baseball player, you want to get back to your team. You want to help your team. They're in the playoff push, but at the same time, you don't want to rush it back, because when you come back, you want to make sure you're not going to re-injure that, the thumb. You got to be good to go. You got to be 100%.
And he's the reigning best player in the world. You don't want to put,
Yeah.
It's weird. We were 2 feet away from the best player in the entire world.
2 feet away, you were bumping fists with him, Jeff.
I bumped fists with him. I said, good job, Mike. Give him a good fist bump.
Like you guys are BFFs.
We are. I'm going to hang out with him. I'm going to take him over to Applebee's next week.
Maybe Archibald's, right?
Archibald's. Ooh,
right?
Yeah.
Archibald's, we're talking at you.
Yes.
So we're going to talk a lot about Mike Trout. We got Trent Rush from the Angels recap show. We also have Chance Nolan, quarterback from Paloma Valley High School. We're going to break down the Southwest County passing tournament. We're out there live every single year. A little bit different tonight. We're going to help you make sense of all that in a couple minutes here in the first segment. In our second segment, Sharice Wright from the Buffalo Bills. He's got a big camp coming up at Colton High School. Just signed with the Buffalo Bills. He was a former Raven, former Charger. Real brief with the 49ers. My 49ers. Never suited up in a game, but he was a 49er for a little bit.
And kind of a great story we'll have to ask him about maybe.
The Uber?
The Uber drive.
Yeah, we're going to ask him about the Uber. In fact, maybe I'll tell you off the air. It's kind of a funny story. But I know someone who got an interview with the Uber driver. Not Sharice Wright, but the Uber driver who took him from Chicago to Buffalo.
Nice.
And back.
I'm sure that's a different interview.
Well, what is that, like an 8-hour drive? Just you and Sharice Wright and, contemplating life and your life history and all that. So
hanging out on Uber.
We got a lot to get to. It's all brought to you by our good friends at Spoiled. Quick quality oil change. You know the drill. In fact, you're going there today, right, Jeff?
I'm going as soon as the show's over. I got to get prepped up. I'm taking the wife to Vegas.
You got to make sure that car's good, right?
Yeah, it's got to be clean.
It's too hot. You don't want to break down the side of the road. Ken Sporting Goods, more than 40 years in the Inland Empire. They still dominate. Got my Ken's hat on today, rocking my team strong. KenSportingGoods.com. Phantom House Studio. Nobody has better sports edits than Phantom House Studio. Athletes, you're getting married, just seeing your pictures, they can hook it up. PhantomHouse.com for more details. And Boost Performance Training, athletes of all levels, please check out Boost Performance Training. Follow them on Instagram. They got so much cool stuff right now on social media.
They're all over.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
It's so professional.
Yes. In fact, they send me stuff. I read it, and they send me little notes here and there, which is kind of cool.
I talked to my boy Dominic, who's helping them out with some of their marketing at Boost, and I said, are you doing that, like the graphics and the pictures? And he's like, yeah, it's me. I'm like, dude, that's so good.
It looks good.
I'm going to have to recruit him to do some inland sports stuff, I think, pretty soon. So we got a lot of high school football talk to get to, even though it's the summer. I mean,
we're gearing up.
It's 7-on-7. It's the closest thing we get to real football, so we're going to sink our teeth into it. I mean, you miss football, Jeff?
I do. And especially in 7-on-7 because it's just offense. And, I prefer, in fact, my favorite team last year was Paloma going into the playoffs. They came up short, but, man, that offense was so prolific. Chance Nolan throwing to Corey Maddox.
Jaden Lundy. Yeah, there were so many good guys. Bradshaw.
Yeah, in fact, I think they led the state in scores. They were up there in the top.
I think you're right, yeah. So if you remember right, they were 9-0. Heritage 9-0.
The juggernaut.
In the Menifee Bowl, and everyone said this could be the year Paloma Valley beats Heritage.
I said it.
Did you say that?
I did say
Wait,
that.
did you pick
I
Did
picked
you?
Paloma.
You did?
I did. Yes, I did. 'Cause I know Bert real well, and Coach Esposito. They were just playing so great offensively, but that line of Heritage is a beast.
Physical.
Yeah.
They had Luna time. Remember Javier Luna?
Yeah.
So
he got like 6 sacks in a row against them, and then ran all over the field. What a stud.
he was a stud. So we're going to have Paloma Valley quarterback Chance Nolan checking into the show just about 5 minutes. We'll talk to him about the Southwest County Tournament because Paloma Valley has been in the finals the last 2 years. Didn't win them. They lost to Vista Murrieta 2 years ago, Grace Brethren last year. So we'll talk Southwest County Tournament. And is this the year they beat Heritage? Could this actually happen?
Heritage hasn't lost. They have not lost.
Ever in Sun Belt League
Ever.
play. Never. So
Coach Broach, but they took one of Coach Broach's guys to become the head coach over at Paloma.
That's
So we have
right.
to get a little insight there.
Tom Tello.
Yeah.
So former Heritage defensive coordinator, now the head coach for the Paloma Valley Wildcats. So there's a lot to get into with Chance. Plus, he committed to Middle Tennessee, so he's going to play Division I college football as well. So I would think, and I know, Jeff, this is a huge surprise that I wasn't a huge D1 recruited athlete coming out of high school. I know you look at me and you're like, what?
You're a giant.
What? But going into your senior season, it's probably nice to know, you know what? I'm committed to these guys. I'm not going to worry about the trips. I'm not going to worry about the phone calls and the emails. I'm committed to these guys. I know a lot of guys still change their minds, but just want to focus on football. You don't win games.
Just go out and play. Go out and throw the ball. He's the pistol. Throw the ball over the field.
The pistol, right? Is that what
Yes.
you said?
He is. He was my favorite last year.
Well, Paloma Valley scores a lot of points. They spread the ball around, and Chance Nolan makes it all happen as the quarterback. And he's been around for forever. In fact, I still remember a couple Southwest County passing tournaments ago when Bert Esposito told me, man, I got this young guy. I think he might actually be the starter this year. And I think Chance was just coming out of his freshman year, going into his sophomore. And he's like, I think he might actually play. He's pretty good.
And look, he's had a great career.
Now he's a D1 quarterback.
Awesome.
So big time. So we're going to talk to Chance Nolan in just a couple of minutes. We want to remind everyone coming up this football season, Sports Weekly Live is back on IEMG TV. That's every single Friday night, 11 o'clock. The only high school football show in the entire Inland Empire. Everybody watches it. They love it. So everyone knows the drill, too. Friday nights, IEMG, Sports Weekly Live, and then the next morning, you tune into the Inland Sports Show. We've got football coverage like nobody else.
Yes, we do. Yeah, you get 20 plus highlights every Friday night.
Yeah, we get tons of highlights. We get the live phone interviews, all the scores. Jeff helps me out, but sometimes you get roped into the Riverside TV stuff.
I do. I get to work with the great Gazal and cover Riverside's best games.
You know what's funny is like Scott Brocious and Gazal and all those guys over there, you know, we think the world of them because we do so much stuff with them, and they'll hit, I feel like they almost hit me up before they hit up you. They'll be like, dude, we really need Jeff this week. He's going to be great. Can we steal him away from you?
That just means that somebody's canceled.
The backup? No,
Yes.
Dude, you're great on there. But they know that. You know everybody. You're great on the air.
I have fun.
So, but they always say, we need to steal Jeff tonight. Is that okay?
And I do that, and then I go over and watch you guys edit the show over at IEMG, and then Saturday mornings,
Right here,
get
man.
after it.
Right here.
Yep.
And we should announce, and I think it's already out there on social media, that Vinny Fazio is going to be helping with our football coverage.
Yes.
So
The Foz is officially retired for a year at least.
yeah.
So it'd be
Kind of like what you did, right?
Yeah.
Just pulling a Jeff Gorham.
He'll get back into it. Maybe he'll be at Santa Rosa.
Who knows? You just never know.
You never know where it'll land.
Especially with Fazio and you two combined. So
Yes.
we're going to be doing a lot of new things for high school football this upcoming season. Fazio's going to be in the mix. In fact, I saw him at the 66ers game on Thursday night.
That's what I saw.
He's just hanging out. Loves baseball. Loves Mike Trout. You know, doesn't have a team right now, so he's just hanging out.
Hanging out watching Kingfish 27.
Yeah. Did you like that? I saw you did the hashtag Kingfish.
Yes.
I thought wasn't that Tim Salmon or
No.
is that Mike Trout, Kingfish?
That's like Kingfish 27, buddy.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Maybe they both were. And I always think it's bizarre how two guys with the last name of a fish end up on the same team.
The Halos, baby.
It's just strange. I just don't get it.
I'm excited.
So anyways, we got a lot of stuff planned for high school football this coming fall between here on Fox Sports IE, IEMG TV, and maybe some other places as well.
Some Thursday night games popping up on.
Yeah, we're going to do some Thursday night football, so it's going to be fun.
Yep.
So we're going to kind of kick things off. The Paloma Valley Southwest County Tournament is kind of our unofficial kickoff of the football season because a lot of teams, they might be in dead period right now, not doing anything, but a lot of teams are doing the 7-on-7, and the Paloma Valley Tournament is the biggest in the Inland Empire. We've done it live the last couple of years. Are we going to get you behind the mic?
I'll be up there. I'll be there today for a little
Cullen's going to be behind the mic. Did you know that? He didn't know that. You're behind the mic, bro.
Yeah, I'll say a few little goofy comments. I'll walk around, say hi to all the coaches, and see some friends, and try not to melt.
We're going to have Cullen, Drew. Cam has a baseball game. He already warned me. Dude, it's like having all these kids. I'm trying to keep track of all the kids here.
The young children, the interns.
So we're going to get a lot of our interns behind the mic. How many do we have right now?
About 57. We got a few.
Yeah, I'm trying to do some quick math in my head, like 7?
Yeah,
6 or 7 interns.
I can't remember all their names, but I just say that guy over there.
A lot of these guys are doing, they're in college, so they go back to their colleges in the fall. So if you're an intern thinking about sports broadcasting, hit us up. We could probably use the help for football season this year. But, yeah, we're going to have some fun out there at the Southwest County Tournament. Once again, our second segment, Sharice Wright. Colton High School, Greg, Colton High School.
Yellow Jacket.
Buffalo Bills. He's going to check in. And in our last segment, once again, Trent Rush from AM 830 KLAA, the home of the Angels. He was out there with Mike Trout. I don't know if he got a fist bump, but he's pretty tight with Mike Trout.
He might have got a handshake or a kiss on the cheek.
Yes,
yeah.
It is Trent Rush. So we're going to talk to him as well. Plus a lot of local guys, and Jeff, we were talking about the Inland Empire guys on the Angels that we're going to bring up. Ricky Nolasco, the Vato from Rialto.
That's right.
Starting pitcher. Jesse Chavez, starting pitcher from A.B. Miller High School. Brooks Pounders. Started at Riverside Poly. Ended up at Temecula Valley. He's been called up to the Halo. So there's a very heavy IE connection.
Hey, there's a big IE story coming out today.
What's that?
The oldest pitcher in Oakland A's history is going to make the oldest pitcher to start a game. Former UC Riverside, Chris Smith, 36-year-old, is going to make his starting pitching debut for the Oakland A's today. He pitched, I think, in 6 games last year in a relief role, but now they've turned him into a starter, and at 36 years old, making his first start.
Better late than never, right?
That's pretty incredible. Yeah, he was part of that team that was transitioned from the D1 or D2 to Division 1. He's from the high desert, so it's kind of nice to see another local guy kind of stepping into the pond.
And you said we know local guys who actually played with him when he was at UCR, right?
Yeah, Justin Solis, who I worked with over at Norte Vista, is now at King High School. Steve Madrill, they played with this guy, and they're old guys. They're all 2 old guys, I'm telling you. And this guy is starting tonight in the major leagues.
That's pretty awesome.
So there's hope for you, Solis. You can come out of retirement.
Solis. He's going to come out. And
there's a shot for him.
All right, so in just a second, we're going to have Chance Nolan, Paloma Valley quarterback here on the Inland Sports Show. Fox Sports IE 1350. Excited for that Southwest County Tournament. Once again, it was slated to begin at noon. They've pushed it back because I'm sure you already realized it's hot out there.
I live out there. It's boiling. My pool is 90-plus degrees. It's like a hot tub. Very, very warm.
So, yeah, it's we're going to have Chance Nolan talking about maybe the new format. Maybe he knows something that we don't know because since they're pushing it back to 4, they have a lot of games on the side field, so they kind of run out of daylight out there at Paloma Valley High School. So they got a lot of games to get in before the sun goes down. And, of course, the championship games will be inside the football stadium. But joining us live here on the Boost Training Celebrity Hotline, our good friend, the quarterback from Paloma Valley High School, the great Chance Nolan. Chance, how are you this morning?
Doing good, Pat. What's up, man?
What's up, brother? Hey, are you just trying to stay cool before the tournament today?
Oh, yeah, I'm staying in. Yeah, it's hot out there.
So what do? Do you just kind of sit back, watch some movies, rest up, and just chill out?
Yeah, watch some old football games, play some video games with my brother, just hang out with the fam, wait to go out.
We got Chance Nolan here, quarterback from Paloma Valley High School on the Inland Sports Show, Fox Sports IE 1350. Chance, you guys have been in the finals the last 2 years. What are you guys going to do this year to maybe get that job done and go home with that trophy?
We're we just gotta make the least amount of mistakes possible. I know the championship games the last 2 years we've made a couple of mistakes. I know I've made a couple of bad throws in some crucial parts. So I think just staying on the same page with all the new guys and that's the same page and all that.
Hey, Chance, let me ask you, how's your new head coach, Tom Tello? I know he's just on the job. He came from across the street at Heritage. How's that dynamic going, having a Heritage guy now lead the program?
I like that. I like him. He's a cool guy. He came in, and I think the whole team kind of liked his vibe, and they're buying into what he's having to say. So I think our team's doing good, looking good with him being a defensive mind and stuff, keeping Coach Moody on the staff. I think it's going to be fun.
Now, Espo is an offensive guy. New coach Tello, he's a defensive guy. Are we still going to see that high-octane offense this year? And who are these new weapons you're going to be throwing to?
Oh yeah, so we're keeping the same exact offense, same exact everything. So I got a couple of younger guys stepping in. I know we got my friend Steph Carvalho from last year. He's going to be our big guy stepping up for us this year. He's going to be a senior. But then his little brother is actually was a sophomore last year, so he's going to step up, and he's actually a stud for us. You'll see him today in the 7-on-7 tournament. He's a stud. And then we got my friend Andrew Franco. He played a little bit for us last year. And then a couple other young guys that could fill in the last receiver spot for us.
So you got some dudes. You got some weapons to work with.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, Chance, I feel like we've been saying your name for forever because you're finally a senior now, but we have been saying your name a lot the last couple of years. You're set for a big senior season, but you're already committed to Middle Tennessee. Are you pretty strong on that commitment, and what was it about that program that you really liked?
Yeah, I'm pretty strong on it. I'm going to go out there in the summer, in July. So I think the main thing, I just like the coaching staff there. I really like Coach Tony Franklin and how he runs the same system as my school runs. My school bought into his system. So the familiarity there was a big interest for me. So I just can't wait to see how I like the town and see all that. But, yeah, I'm pretty committed to Middle right now.
We got Chance Nolan here on the Inland Sports Show. Chance, you guys were 9-0 to start last season. Then you ran into Heritage, and then the playoffs. I know you probably, as a senior, want to make sure you go out on top. I mean, is this the year that you guys can beat Heritage and win that league title?
Yeah, I mean, every year I feel we had to have that in the back of our minds, But I think, this year we should have a great shot at it. I mean, to beat a team like that, you're going to have to be very fundamentally sound and not making many mistakes, which have hurt us in the past. But, yeah, I think we're looking up. The Wildcats are looking up this year, so.
Well, it all starts tonight, the Southwest County Passing Tournament, the 13th annual. Paloma Valley has been in the finals the last 2 years. There's some great teams, Chance. Are you excited just to compete? And, kind of gets intense out there. It's hot. I mean, it's just a fun environment.
Yeah, it's awesome. Love it out there. Compete with all the guys around the area, seeing familiar faces. It's awesome.
If I had to just throw two teams out there, if we were just going to predict off the top of my head, I'll say Rancho Verde against Paloma Valley in the finals. We'll let Chance decide who's going to win that one. If I had to pick, just looking at the teams that are in that, because there's a lot of great teams. So, Chance, hey, we appreciate the couple minutes here on the Inland Sports Show. Best of luck tonight, and we'll see you tonight out there. We're going to be out there with a ton of cameras, shooting a lot of video, and streaming live.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks, Pep. I appreciate it.
You got it, brother. That's Chance Nolan, Paloma Valley quarterback. Thanks, dude. Good kid. Senior, he's going to do big things this year.
He was my favorite last year. He better win this year because I'm going to pick him again.
Are you? Against Heritage?
I'm going to stick with him.
This could be the year. When we come back, Sharice Wright, Colton High School, and the Buffalo Bills. He's got a camp coming to town. Plus, we'll talk about maybe that Uber drive that he took to sign his contract. We'll be back here on the Inland Sports Show, Fox Sports Radio, IE 1350.